Making up, whether after a tiff or as part of the toilet, is an art if only one knows how. And continental beauty experts say that one must be able to size up a face as well. In other words, makeup is made to measure.
Yeah, I would say makeup has changed a bit since then, but come on now. Face paint is not exactly this much of a science or life-changing, and if it was, we would all look like Beyonce. With this in mind, however, there are things one must be aware of. The no-nos, if you will. The cake face. We've all seen it, stared at that huge line on that person's face like it was a pregnant Kardashian. You literally look like you have a mask on. So blend for your life and spare us the tears, will ya? And then there's this one. Too pale, too much. So much black tar on your face and so scary. Unless that's what you're going for, by all means, proceed, goth punk. Oh, I think I made it angry. So prime your face with some Bare Minerals powder and a buffing brush. The buffing brush will ensure that your face doesn't look like a cake. It also serves to make your face look more natural because you're putting things on top of it that are unnatural. Fusion Beauty Illuminator applied to the upper cheekbones to give the impression of a natural glow. It also has anti-wrinkle agents you'll need after years of scrubbing and rubbing your makeup off. Bare Minerals blush with the Kabuki brush. You'll be so happy you're applying it with this brush because it gives the illusion of naturally blushing cheeks, dispersing the pigment evenly, and most importantly, naturally, so we could avoid this mess. NARS Eye Pencil for the inner corners. This makes your eyes look bigger because Photoshop and magazines tell you they're not big enough. Blend with your fingers so it looks more natural. This Lorac palette is excellent because the shadows stay true to their pigment and stay on for hours. Add some more to the inner corner, and then take some Velvet Vanilla by Bare Minerals and put it all over the eye. Kind of primes the eye for other things you're going to put on top of it to make it look more natural. This L'Oreal pencil is super smooth, excellent for blending. Apply it with both your eyes half open for an even line. This takes practice, but it pays off entirely. Using it will give the impression of fuller lashes, which again, we've been told is a good thing. Wipe off any residue and get ready to blend. Careful not to go too far. Or face vampira. The other side of this L'Oreal pencil has an eraser tool handy for blending. You don't want any harsh lines to taint your natural look. If people see your makeup before they see you, then you're doing something terribly wrong and you have failed the natural look. Initially, I started off with the technique of blending away from my eye, but then I kind of gave up because it wasn't blending enough and I just hacked at my eye. Staying within the neutral family, Velvet Espresso. I'm using a small brush because it was easier for me to apply and I don't care if this is not the type of brush you're supposed to use. Sue me. Taking your L'Oreal pencil, line your lower and upper waterlines. This will add a nice dimension to your eyes, but keep in mind this can make them look smaller, so put it halfway just to be safe. It's my opinion that you don't need to spend too much on mascara. This is my favorite brand, it's simple, it goes on smooth, and it lasts long. That's all you need, am I right? Lastly, you have 3 options, or you can use all 3. Put some chapstick on your lips. Then take a bright pop of color and using your finger, dab it on so that it looks more, yeah, you got it, natural. Start in the middle and then blend out. If it's too bright, take a tissue. This NARS lip gloss is great, but don't put too much on because then you'll look like you have no lips and then that just defeats the purpose. Oh my gosh, you are done. It took so long to look this natural you could cry, but you won't. Extra points if you could count how many times I said natural. Bye-bye. Subscribe, please.